Hello Leo, thanks for joining me for the September of 2019 Taroscope with Animal Totem card. This is Vickie Burley. I am the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and this is for Leo Sun, Rising, and Moon. Okay, we're going to begin the reading with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck as always, which is my own creation, and then we're going to follow up with a card from the Beastmistress Animal Oracle card, also my own creation. If you're a Patreon level 2 subscriber, there's going to be another card pulled from the Leanne Peters Healing Energy card. Really cool deck, okay? Alright, so this is a big month for everybody. We have the equinox. It's a big change of seasons and a change and shift in energy. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, we're entering into fall, and this is on September 23rd for most people. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, it's going to, of course, be the springtime. I just heard that Zeppelin. This is the springtime of my loving. I gotta watch what I sing though. Let's get into our reading for Leo. 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 This one first, then this one. Two more for Leo. 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 1 and 2. Okay. The ingress is a huge time. It's a shift in energy, and it's a mass consciousness in the collective. We all kind of switch gears. It's a great time to do manifestations for the upcoming season. And it's just a very powerful time. I am offering that ingress reading for a limited time that will focus on exactly how it might affect you. And you can find that and many other readings on my website if you're interested. Okay, before I get really into it, I want to point out as always that these court cards, although this shows as a female and this shows as a male, it doesn't matter. It could be anybody. This one could be potentially a water sign person, a Scorpio, a Cancer, Pisces, and this one could be an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They're both favorable and they're both positive and they're both, going to have a positive impact potentially in your life. First thing is the Three of Pentacles. For some people, this could be maybe you're going back to school. But to me, it feels like people are looking at, they're clamoring. I'm hearing the word clamoring. The Fool is here. The Fool is looking up at it. This guy's running in there with his sword charging forward. She's looking at it, or this person is looking at it, the Queen of Cups. So everybody's looking at your work. The spotlight's on you. I'm going to put that as your headline. And that's what Leo's like that. Leo's like having the spotlight on them. Yeah, so the spotlight's on you, and they're clamoring. I keep hearing the word clamoring. This person, she's coming. This is some hurt feelings or some trauma or upset or trauma, but it's in the past. It's behind her, and I feel like it's behind you too. By the way, it's showing here. There's been some stress or trauma. It's all going behind for this new season. Another thing I want to point out is that the Queen of Cups could represent some kind of water sign event. And there is going to be a full moon in Pisces on the 14th. So this might be somewhere around that full moon in Pisces on the 14th. Also, the air sign person could represent some event. Well, the sun moving into Libra is the event. It's the Libra event. That's the air sign. The other thing is we're going to have a new moon in Libra. When is that new moon in Libra? On the 28th. So all those dates, mark your calendar, could be, potentially something. The Two of Rods is here. So this is a plan for the future. These people seem to be a part of it. But this is a great card. This is having a plan for the future, seeing the direction you want to go in. It's wide open for you. The person on the card holds the world in his hand. So when you hold the world in your hand, it means you can just have it all. You can really have it all. It's definitely putting your foot upon a new path. That's definitely happening. You've got some sevens here. You got two sevens right next to each other. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse and then the Seven of Cups upright. Whatever this is some kind of financial boost for you. It's going to take a lot of stress of the money stress out of your... It's going to get rid of it. It's a new source of income, but that's not what I was hearing. Stream of income. That's what they were saying. It's a new stream of income for many of you. And it's involving partnerships and other people. This isn't something that you're going to do alone for most of you. This is something that you're going to do together. The Seven of Cups is here. That is, dreams are becoming a reality. This is something you're dreaming. I also feel like this is creative. This is creative collaboration. You know, I feel like that. Like, it's like you've taken it as far as you can by yourself in many cases. Like you've got, or maybe there's like a three. Maybe there's like three people. The three of you have started it off and taken it so far. Now there's going to be this influx of this group energy and this collective dream that you all have. It's also like very dreamy. So some of you, this might be, if you're a performer or if you're in the, like if you're doing a film or a book, it might have to do with like fantasy or spiritual psychic imagery or content or something like that. I feel for some people this is part of it. Again, it's just saying here the struggle's over. You may have been working with some people in the past that you were not on the same page with. That there was some struggle, there was some problems, you clashed with them. This new group, everybody's on the same page. That's what this is such an important card. Even though it's only a 2, it's like the key to everything in life practically. It's just getting on the right page, following the right path, getting in line with what you want to do, who you want to be, where you want to go. Finding that path to align with it. So this is a month of alignment. This is a time of alignment for many of you. Okay, let's go ahead and jump over to our animal totem card for our Leo friends. And this is for the month of September of 2019. Leo. Leo. Leo, Leo. The Beaver. The Beaver is always about building a new home or building a new life. You know, he's a builder. That's the thing I think of the Beaver. Builder, dreamer, familiar friend, dweller of land and water, afoot in 2 worlds. Your diligence can change the flow of the river. Be the architect of your life. Yeah, it's all relevant. Being the architect of your life, creating this new reality, stepping your foot upon this new path. Your diligence. This is something you have a dream or a vision and you've been working towards it. Maybe some people before didn't quite see things your way, but now this new group definitely will. The other thing is this foot in 2 worlds thing. That's what I was talking about like this. Because anybody who does real, you know, this kind of work like psychic, spiritual, or art, or music, whenever you're creating, you do have a foot in 2 worlds. You know, it's that universe is always broadcasting. You're not just pulling it out of thin air. You know, you're tuned in. You're pulling it from somewhere. You're connecting with. You're connecting with the flow. You're connecting with a higher force. You're connecting with spirit. You know, whatever you want to call it, the collective unconscious or the collective conscious. You know, you're connecting with that. And so you're going to feel really, really connected with that. You're going to have a foot in 2 worlds. You might have a foot in 2 worlds too, because this is a 2 also. For some of you, you may have a foot in 2 worlds because you might be like trying to get out of this old thing. You might still have some, you know, loose ends to tie up, and you know, moving into the new one. But leaving this behind. No more crying at night. No more suffering. No more. Having your, you know, Leos, you have to shine bright. That's your thing. You shine bright. So these were things that you were dealing with before. Don't let anybody dim your flame. Don't let anybody dim your light. You know, you've got to shine. And the spotlight is on you. People are clamoring for this, whatever it is. They're clamoring. And then I looked over at the Beaver and I saw him like using that tail to pat. That's what they do. They pat it down with their tail. But I felt like it was, you know how you got your hands full, you'll clap like this or something, you know. I felt like it was applause. You know, I felt like people were applauding your work and applauding your efforts. And some of you, it's something real big. Some of you, this is something real big. Because I'm hearing like by the millions. So seriously, somebody out there is going to be, millions of people are going to be applauding your work. I could just, you know, it could be so many different things. But anyways, Leo, thank you so much for tuning in and purchasing all my wares. Don't forget about that ingress reading. It's personal reading that's only about the upcoming season, available for a limited time. But I have all sorts of different readings on my website. I have decks that I made. You can purchase these decks. I have books that I've written. Adult coloring books, t-shirts that I've designed. I have all sorts of things that are by purchasing my wares and looking into them, it supports me and it supports this channel, and I'm so thrilled. And if you want to be a Patreon subscriber, not only do you get the bonus card for one price for all 12 signs, you don't have to pay for each one, you get access to all of them, but you also get a weekly reading, a weekly astrology and tarot forecast. Whatever, if you can't afford it, that's cool. Like, share, comment, it all is so appreciated. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of September, and I'll speak to you soon.